I'm Nisha here, your English teacher from Mangla Vidya Mandira. Children, last session what we have learned? We have learnt about a poem, Wake Up. Hope you all understood that. Now today we are going to start with a new lesson, Neha's Alarm Clock. I hope you all are through with the textbook and open page number 6. So we are going to start with the lesson. Before starting the lesson, I will just tell you who is the author of this lesson. The lesson is written by Girija Rani Ashtana, who has written many stories, fiction as well as non-fiction stories for children. Okay, and the story is about children, about a small girl whose alarm always rings at 6 a.m. every morning, and she wakes up and she has to go to the school. Whenever the alarm rings, she feels bad. She makes lots of faces because she doesn't like to go to the school. So even if she stops her alarm, the chirping sound of the birds will awake her up. The story is about a girl. So now children, can we start with the lesson? Neha's Alarm Clock. Narrator. Children, you know what is the meaning of narrator? Narrator means a person who narrates the story. So now here it's like a role play, since we are not physically there in the school, children. So in case if we are there, we would have done a good role play with this lesson. Anyhow, once the school will start, we will definitely make a plan for the same. Okay, shall we start with the lesson? Narrator. Ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and covering her ears with pillow, snuggles under the warm blanket, but she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself. Now what happened? The morning at 6 a.m. the alarm start ringing, and what she does, she just cover her face, and she even cover her ears with pillows, and snuggles means children settle or more in a comfortable position. She just settle down under the warm blanket. She is already putting a blanket on her. She just settle down under the warm blanket because she knows now she has to get up. She mutters to herself. Mutter means something she is telling in a low voice. She is telling something. She just mutters to herself. Neha. This alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It is so unfair. Oh, how would I love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. So now Neha is telling, every day this alarm is ringing at 6, and because of that reason I have to wake up early in the morning. Sometimes she wish like if the clock forget to just ring, so it will be so nice. I mean, she doesn't have to get up early in the morning. Narrator. Something falls. Neha smiles. Okay, the narrator is telling something fell down, so Neha started smiling. Neha. Oh, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. Now what happened, children? Her clock fell down. So she's so happy. She's telling, good, my clock has fallen. Now I don't have to get up tomorrow early morning. So tomorrow I can get up late. I don't have to take any tension that I have to wake up early in the morning. Narrator. Next morning there is no alarm. So Neha sleeps. The small chirpy birds which come to the window still every morning find Neha still sleeping. So now what happened? Next morning there is no alarm. Neha is sleeping very cool. She don't have any tension because the clock has fallen. Now it's not going to work. So what happened? Suddenly the small chirpy bird which come to the window sill every morning find Neha still sleeping. Now the birds have come to the window and they saw that Neha is sleeping. Now the birds are going to ask her, wake up dear, wake up fast. The birds are telling, wake up dear, wake up fast. Narrator. Neha gets up with a start. Now when the birds are chirping and they are asking Neha to get up, so what happens? Neha will get up. Neha gets up with a start. She just got up from the bed. Neha is telling, oh no, if it is not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Now Neha is telling, okay, my clock has got damaged. Now, but these birds are not leaving me. They are asking me to get up. Now, what I should do? Why can't they leave me alone? Narrator, even this wish of Neha's comes true. The next morning, there is not only no alarm clock, there are no birds either. But there is someone else who does not want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. Now, what happened? Like Neha doesn't want to go to school. Okay, so the birds are not there. Very next day, there is no alarm clock. Even there were no birds also. But you know who has come inside her home? Who has come inside the room? The bright big sun. He has filled the Neha's room with a warm smile. Neha, oh my eyes, now it is the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Now Neha is again troubled by the sun. Now there is no clock, no birds, but the sun is disturbing her. Narrator, even this wish of Neha's come true. Next morning, the sun is behind the clouds. So Neha snores till she hears her mother's voice. Children, the meaning of snore means when you are sleepy, you make some different kind of sound. That is called snore. So now the narrator is telling Neha's wish has come true. Next morning there is no sun also because it has hidden behind the clouds. So Neha was snoring very nicely. She was snoring and she was sleeping. Suddenly she heard her mother's sound. Mother, wake up, sleepyhead. You will miss the bus. Now mother is shouting at her. Wake up, what you are doing? Still you are sleeping? You will miss the bus. Neha, oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? Now Neha doesn't want her mother to wake her up. Narrator, there is no escape now. Neha gets up and gets ready. Can you imagine what happened the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother. Now what happened next day? Now this today means the same day she has to go to school. Woke up and she has to go to school. So next day what happened? Neha gets up and gets ready. Okay. Can you imagine like what happened the next day? Means what happened? Can children Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls her out to her mother. Ma, who wake me up today? She suddenly wakes up. Nobody has made sound. Neither the chirping bird, nor the sun has entered inside the room, nor the clock. She suddenly got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then Neha went to her mother and asked, Ma, who wake me up? Narrator, mother smiles. Mother, who else? You, of course. Neha, but I was sleeping. How could I? So Neha asked her mother, Mama, like who has woke me up? I was in a very good mood. I was sleeping nicely. Who has wake me up? Who has woke me up? The mother said, who else? You only got up by your own. I have not called you. So Neha, but I was sleeping. How could I wake up so early? Mother, now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? So now the mother is asking the question, Neha, can I ask you something? Like every day you are eating lunch at 1 o'clock. Why did you eat lunch at 1 o'clock? Especially in the afternoon only you are having the lunch. Neha, Mom, I feel hungry. So Neha is telling, Mama, because I feel hungry. That's why I am eating lunch at 1 o'clock. Mother, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Now the mother is asking the second question. At night by 9 o'clock, why you are going to sleep? Neha is telling, because I feel sleepy. So Neha is telling, Mama, because night by 9 o'clock, I feel sleepy. That is the reason I go to sleep. Mother, there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, when to wake up. Now the mother is explaining to Neha, see Neha, every human being is having a clock inside their body. It is not that a physical clock is fixed. Okay, it is something like it comes into your mind that tells you when you have to eat, when you have to sleep, and when you have to wake up early in the morning. Neha, oh, I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. So Neha understood that. Now there is no need of any alarm clock. There is no need of any chirping sound of the birds also. At the same time, no need of sun entering her room also. She can wake up early in the morning and she can rush to school. Mother, relax. Today is Sunday. Neha, oh, oh, oh. So her mother is telling, no, no, no. Now today you don't have to rush to the school because today is Sunday. So you don't have to go to the school. That time Neha is realizing, oh, that means I am having a break today. So children, do you understood this lesson? It's about some sort of punctuality what you are having in the life, like morning at 6 o'clock, how you can get up, how you can do your daily course. That is the story about. So if you are having any difficulty, children, post me in the group. Next session we will be starting with the classwork. Till then, thank you so much.